So, if you want to apply for a UK visitor visa from the US or USA, well, there are a few things that you may need to do here. Now, first things first is you want to make sure you actually need the visa. Now, first thing you need to do is you need to check if you even need a visitor visa at all. Now, depending on your passport, some travelers can enter the UK for a short stay without applying in advance, though you may soon need an ETA instead. So, before starting anything, go on the official UK government site and use their tool to see whether your nationality requires a standard visitor visa. Now, this simple check saves you time and money if you find out you don't need one. Now, next is you may need to start your application online. Now, once you know a visa is required, everything begins on their official website. It's going to be gov.uk. Now, that's the only official place to apply. Now, from then on, you want to go ahead and basically create your account. And with your account, you want to fill out the visitor visa form here and enter the details about your trip, finances, and background. Now, take your time here because the answers you give are what the UK Home Office uses to make its decision. Now, when you're done, you'll get a reference number. Hold on to that, and since you need it for your appointment later. Now, you want to gather the right documents here. Now, this is where the part that is going to be kind of crucial because you need to prove your case. Now, at a minimum here, you'll need a valid passport, but you should also prepare evidence here that shows you can support yourself and that you plan to return to the US after your visit. And that usually means things like recent bank statements or payslips, flight reservations, proof of where you'll stay, and maybe a letter from an employer or school. Now, if you're visiting family or friends, it helps to have an invitation letter from them plus proof of their address. And for kids under 18, parental consent letters are often required. Now, the stronger your documents, the smoother your application. Now, after finishing the form, the system will lead you straight to the payment page. Now, the fee for the standard visitor visa is fixed, and you can also apply extra for faster processing if you're in a hurry. And once payment is done, you'll be asked to book a biometric appointment at a visa application center in the US. And that's where they'll take your fingerprint, photos, and check your paperwork. Now, next thing that you want to do is you just need to go to your biometric appointment. Now, on your appointment day, bring everything, your passport, your printed confirmation of your application, and all supporting documents you've gathered. Now, at the center, they'll scan your fingerprints and take a photo. And depending on the setup, you'll either upload your documents ahead of time or hand them in there. Just make sure all original and translations, if anything isn't in English, are with you. Otherwise, your application could get delayed. And from then on, just wait for the decision. Now, once your appointment is complete, it's really just a waiting game here. So most applications are processed within a few weeks, though it can take longer during busy periods. You'll either get your passport back with a visa vignette inside or a letter explaining why it was refused. Now, if approved, double check the visa dates to make sure they match your plans before booking final travel here, and also be ready at the UK border. Now, even with the visa in hand, the final decision actually happens when you arrive in the UK. Now, border officers can ask questions about your trip, so carry copies of the same documents you use in your application, proof of funds, return ticket, and where you'll be staying. Having those on hand shows consistency and makes entry much smoother. Now, also keep in mind some extra tips here. So a couple of things to make difference here is you need to apply up to 3 months before your travel, so you have enough time. Keep every answer in your form consistent with your documents as well, and always show clear ties back to the US, like work or school, so they know you will return here. So avoid overloading with unnecessary documents, but don't leave out anything important either. So if you follow the points or the tips before, you'll reduce the risk of delays or refusals. And that's about it. So hopefully this video was able to help you like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.